today who appeared in that debate. He was the only man who appeared for that debate. We're going to talk about him shortly, but for once again, let's revisit our top story where only one candidate turned up for the deputy presidential debate. That is Muthiora Kariara, is the running mate of Dr. Kavinga Kaluyu. In the absence of his rivals, Kariara had 90 minutes to respond to questions from the host and also from the audience. Now, Kariara about his manifesto on the economy, fighting corruption and providing employment opportunities for the youth. We have that report ready for you. Take a look.
The next level. There has been so much talk. What Kenya needs is action. Action that's driven by sincerity. Action that's driven by patriotism. So you ask who Muthiora is. Muthiora ni kijana wa Kenya, kijana mzalendo. And Dr. Japhet Kavinga Kaluyu, my presidential candidate, and I are ready for duty.
Okay. Thank you so much, Bwana Kariara, for that opening statement. Now, you describe yourself as kijana. You'll be a heartbeat away from the presidency if at all your candidate is elected president come August the 8th. A heartbeat away from becoming commander-in-chief. Now, what would you say has prepared you for such an onerous task?
My journey as a leader began when I was a little kid. Fortunately, I have lived in almost every province of Kenya. I was born in Migori County. To be precise, a town called Isebania. My names, like they say in Kenya, betray me. When I say I'm Muthiora Kariara, people wonder how come I'm from Kuria. Now, I have lived amongst the Kuria. I went to school in Migori where I was with the Luo. I have lived amongst the Kalenjin. Today, I stand here not as one of the very privileged Kenyans that we have who live in the leafy suburbs of Nairobi. I actually live in Kawangware, where we have almost every tribe represented. I have seen the journey that Kenyans have to go through. Now, we were addressing what makes me think I'm qualified to be a heartbeat away from the presidency. I have led people. I have led teams. I've been a team player, and often when I stepped forward to take responsibility, I was given the chance because I'm a committed person. I know how to harness synergy. I know how to make a good call when I'm called upon. Like you guys in this auditorium here today and Kenyans watching me will agree that I made the right call coming for this debate. So I'll definitely be making the right decisions for Kenya. I am an independent thinker, and I'm not afraid to call it the way I see it, especially when there is proof that my judgment is correct. So I know I can run this nation should a situation arise that requires me to be head of state. I'm bold, I'm courageous. More than all that, I know how to make people work together. What Kenya needs is a leader who's not only willing to listen, but who's also willing to lead from the heart. Like I said earlier, I know Kenya's struggles because I go through that every day. So again, like I said in my opening statement, I'm ready for duty. You can count on me.
Muthiora, you mentioned that you've led teams. What teams and in what way are you leading them?
I've been a soccer player. I'll start at that. I remember at age 16, I was the CEO to a team down in Isebania. I brought these boys together because they needed a leader. Now, that's where I began to mobilize people for a common purpose. When I went ahead and joined university, I served as a student leader at the University of Nairobi. I was the SONU Secretary for Sports and Entertainment between the years 2005 and 2006. I was chairman for the Nairobi University Sports Council organization. And every time I got an opportunity to lead, the results were impressive. I was part of a team that's now defunct. It changed its name to City Stars. Then we were called World Hope after we transformed from Kawangware Football Club. And when I was part of these teams, we succeeded a great deal. Kawangware Sports Club for the first time debuted in the Premier League, and we made a good account of ourselves. We went on to be relegated after the first season because of the same problems that plague Kenya and sports and the youth. But then we were able to secure sponsorship as City Stars, and in one season we were able to get back into the Premier League. So you go back to my record, I'm talking about my ability to function in teams. I'm not just a sportsman. I am a banker. I started my banking career at Consolidated Bank, and in a very short time, they trusted me to lead a team that was supposed to oversee the process of switching over from their old core banking system.
Okay.
And I delivered that with success.
Okay.
Now, besides that, we could go on and on, because my record really is a concrete one.
Okay, thank you for that. And you describe yourself as a leader, but